Good morning, students. Welcome back to your physics class. This side Pooja Sharma, your physics teacher. I hope you all are fine. You all are healthy, doing well. Good morning, everybody. So it's 10:09. We are going to wait for a minute more and then we are going to mark your attendance. Fine. It's 10:12. With the syllabus, fine. Last chapter we are left up with, that is chapter sound. Last chapter we are left up with, that is chapter sound. Fine. But that chapter is not in syllabus this time. तो हम उस chapter को नहीं करेंगे. Fine. We are done till work and energy. One more thing. Yesterday, your date sheet was uploaded on your Facebook page. Your exams, your December exams, going to be a complete exam of 80 marks. It's going to begin from 18th of December, I guess. And your physics exam, means your science exam, is on 21st. Fine. So kindly gear up yourself for the same. And today, based upon that exam only, because revision is one of the very important aspect, okay? And that is very much required. We are going to do the revision of definitions, reasoning questions a little today. Definitions and reasoning questions, I will ask you few and you are going to tell me the answers. Fine. Plus, I am going to give you a worksheet for the same, which you are going to practice. जिसमें आपके a lot of reasoning questions, definitions I'm going to add, put on to this, at least 14 to 15. ठीक है, so that you can solve them, you can go with the concept ones. Second is we are going to proceed on with the derivations. Third, we are going to proceed on with the numericals. Fine. These are the basic agendas which I am having before you sit in for your examination. ठीक है? We are going to take care of 5 of the aspects in physics. First is definitions. Second is reasoning questions. Third is differences. Fourth, numericals. Fifth, derivations. Fine. Repeating again, definitions, reasoning questions, differences, numericals, and derivations. These are the 5 things which are must before you sit for your physics exam. Okay? So today we are going to take the first 2 aspects, that is definitions and reasoning questions. If you have something other than this which you want to be done in the class, okay, because the time is very less, I guess next class will be there or not, we have very less time in between. So if you feel like that you need any more practice, like हमारे पास एक अभी lesson आएगा, that is on Tuesday. Fine. And after that your exams are going to start. Fine. So today we are going to do the definitions, the reasoning questions. In Tuesday's exam we are going to do the derivations and the numericals. ठीक है, डिफरेंसेस साइड बाय साइड आपके होते जाएंगे रीजनिंग क्वेश्चन और डेफिनेशंस के साथ साथ. So yeah, this is all about. Let's begin. So I'm going to give you a few of the reasoning questions so that you can work onto it. The first reasoning question which I'm having for you all, I'm going to speak, fine, and you are going to think, you are going to write for a minute. उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे, आप मेरे को directly screenshots भेज सकते हो. You want to write it on phone, you can do that, but don't waste your time in doing all that. ठीक है ना? Other than this, you can do is that all the questions you keep writing, answers लिख लो और उसके बाद end में मेरे को pic send कर देना. Fine. That will be easy for me also and for you also. So the first reasoning question we have is, it is very, just a minute, let me just speak the complete statement. Just give me a minute. This question is going to be based upon inertia, okay? Okay, so please you can have the question. When the bus suddenly starts, it is very difficult to be still. Fine. When the bus suddenly starts, we get a bend in the backward direction. Why so? When the bus suddenly starts back direction, why so? We bend back ना, जैसे बस start होगी तो हम पीछे को हो जाएंगे थोड़ा सा. So why that happens? You have to talk. You are not going to just write the answer due to inertia, but you have to explain it. This is a reasoning question. It will go from 2 marks till 3 marks. Fine. So attempt accordingly. Why we get a bend in back direction when the bus suddenly starts? minutes, you can write it. Try to give maximum to maximum 5 minutes to one question. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. Fine. You need to increase your speed. The first answer I have is by Mitali of 9F. When the bus starts suddenly, the person falls backward because the inertia of rest of the passenger. This is due to the fact that because of inertia, the passenger tend to remain in the state of rest when bus suddenly start. Very good. ठीक है मिताली. Okay, मिताली corrected 9A. Sorry. Second I got by Tejal. This is due to the inertia of rest. As before the bus start, we are in the state of rest. So when the bus starts, suddenly our body resists the motion due to this inertia of rest. Very well done. Now I'm going to repeat and explain the answer once again. अगर किसी को कुछ और clarity चाहिए. So let's say this is the passenger. This marker is the passenger sitting in the bus. ठीक है? Bus is at rest. बस का inertia rest है, पैसेंजर का inertia भी rest है. So when suddenly the bus started, like let's say this hand is the bus, fine, the down floor, fine. So when the bus suddenly start, bus moves in the forward direction, lower portion of the passenger is in the direct contact of the bus, so lower portion भी आगे चला जाएगा. But because passenger पहले किस inertia में था, inertia of rest में, तो थोड़ी देर के लिए वो ट्राई करेगा टू बी इन दैट inertia of rest. So the lower portion go forward and upper remain there only. देखो upper move नहीं किया, upper portion यहीं पे था और यहीं पे है, सिर्फ lower portion आगे गया है. It feel like that we bend back. So हाँ जी बच्चा, point is clear. चलिए, moving on with the next question. When we shake the branch of the tree vigorously, some of the leaf may detach from it. Why? Fine. So the question is, some leaves detached from tree when we shake its branch. Why? What is the reason for this? अच्छा, इसका रीजन देने से पहले इसके बेस पे ना आपके 2-3 क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं. One is this. Fine. When we shake the branch, the leaves they fall down. Why so? This can also be asked in the way that when you beat the mat with the stick, the dust comes out. Why so? Or you can have one more question is there based upon this. Yes. When we just, you have a wet cloth, washed cloth, fine. And when you just have that cloth and you just move that cloth a little bit, the water droplets they come out of it. What is the reason for that? Fine. So ये 2-3 questions हैं which have the same kind of explanation. So if one is done in the class, it's not कि यही आएगा तो हम करेंगे. The way of asking can be changed. Answer same है, but the way of asking is just changed. Fine? Andy, so please write the answer for this. Some leaves detach from the tree when we shake the branch. What is the reason for this? हाँ जी बच्चा. So let me just have the first one to answer this. Many of you are not writing the names. Few numbers are saved with me. Few are not, because there are few students, those who take different of the phones. You know, kabhi mama ka phone, kabhi papa ka phone. So somehow I'm not having your names. So please, when you're sending your answer, na uske niche naam bhi likho. Okay, so the first one to answer, but naam nahi hai. Okay, it's ignore from 9C. Ignore 9C, the first answer. When we shake the branch of the tree vigorously, the branches come in the inertia of motion, but the leaf still remains in inertia of rest. Very good. As a result of this, the leaves get detached from the tree and they fall down. The one and the very good thing which I want to say is that your answers are complete. Fine. Somehow what students do, they rush with the question. Fine. They just write the main and they just leave the rest. But yes, this is the way of writing. Very good. So when we shake the branch, what happened? Okay, पहले मैं answers read करूंगी. Ignore का answer read कर दिया. Moving on with the next one, who gave the correct answer is Yadvinder ji. Type your answer as well. Okay, the second one is Loveleen from 9A. Because branches come in the state of motion while leaves tend to be in the state of rest due to inertia of rest. ठीक है बेटा, Loveleen, very correct. थोड़ा सा जब आप इसको कॉपी use some more words while sentences while you sentence formation थोड़ा और करना, बाकी concept सही है. So what happen is when we shake the branch, first of all branch is in state of rest, leaves भी rest की state में है. When you just hold the branch and you shake it, branch comes in inertia of motion. लेकिन जो आपके leaves हैं, they are in inertia of rest. They try to be in inertia of rest for some time. Fine. And in that case, कुछ leaves आगे move कर जाएंगे और कुछ leaves when they are trying to rest, they just get detached. Fine. Okay. Similarly, I told you one more question that when you have a wet cloth, the droplets, when you just move that cloth a little, the droplets, they come out. Same concept hoga. First of all, the cloth and the water droplets, they both are in inertia of rest. जैसे ही आप cloth को move करोगे, cloth comes in inertia of motion, but the droplets, they try to be in inertia of rest for somehow, and then they move down. Fine. In the same have that when you beat a carpet with the stick, एक आपके पास carpet है, उसके ऊपर आप ऐसे stick मारोगे. Fine. What you will see is कि carpet में से जो dust है, let's say this hand is the carpet and this finger is the stick. Fine. You beat the carpet with the stick like this, तो dust बाहर आ जाती है. What is the reason behind so? The reason is first of all carpet किस state में है? It is in the state of rest, inertia of rest. इसके ऊपर जो dust particles होंगे, they are also in the inertia of rest. Suddenly when you beat the carpet, stick हमने कहाँ पे मारी है? Carpet पे मारी है. Fine. So carpet will come in inertia of motion, वो थोड़ा आगे चला जाएगा और जो dust particles हैं वो थोड़ी देर के लिए रेस्ट में रहने के लिए वहीं पे रुके रह जाएंगे. कारपेट आगे चला गया, डस्ट पार्टिकल यहीं पे है, तो यहाँ पे अब उसको कौन होल्ड करेगा? कोई भी नहीं. सो वेयर इट विल गो? इट विल गो डाउन. फाइन. So when you beat the carpet comes in inertia of motion and the dust particles, because they try to be in inertia of rest, so they fall down. I hope the concept is clear. Clear हुआ बच्चा? So we have done 3-4 variety of questions till now. अच्छा, one I have a question in between. ईशान 9G, ईशान जो एग्जामिनेशन के बेस पे क्वेश्चन है वो बेटा थोड़ा देर बाद पूछ लो, बिकॉज सब कुछ मिक्स हो जाएगा तो मेरे को कैसे पता चलेगा? फाइन. राइट नाउ ओनली स्टिक. आपको तो पूरी टेंशन हो गई कि एग्जाम्स होने कैसे हैं, ये बता दो. चलिए, ओके. अब हम करेंगे एक डेफिनेशन, उसके बाद आएंगे रीजनिंग क्वेश्चन पे. नाउ द डेफिनेशन फॉर यू इज डिफाइन 1 न्यूटन. आगे इसके लगाओ फुल स्टॉप. डिफाइन 1 न्यूटन. So next is your definition. Define 1 Newton, very important. इसके बेस पे आपको ये 3-4 जो यूनिट्स है ना, वो उनकी डेफिनेशन आ सकती है. Define 1 Newton, define 1 joule, define 1 watt, define 1 kilowatt hour, something like this. ठीक है? So with this definition, I'm going to make you clear कि अगर you, हाँ जी, just think onto this for a minute. हाँ जी बच्चा. So the correct answer for this is given by, let me check. It's Khushdeep 9B. 1 Newton is defined as the force that is required to accelerate mass of 1 kg by 1 meter per second square in the direction of applied force. Very well done. Very well done. Next is Vamika. Vamika of 9E. Newton is the unit of force. 1 Newton is the force applied on 1 kilogram mass to accelerate it by 1 meter per second square. Very good, Vamika. So, Hanji, clear hua? Definitions? Okay, I'm going to erase it from the board and I'm going to explain this third question to you once. ठीक है, define 1 Newton. How you are going to write it? देखो, अगर कोई भी आपको क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट आ जाए डिफाइन फोर्स, तो उसका आंसर आपको आता है. नाउ यहाँ पे फोर्स नहीं पूछा, फोर्स का यूनिट पूछा है और यूनिट को डिफाइन करने के लिए बोला है. सो इफ दे आर आस्किंग यू अबाउट यूनिट, देन डिफाइन इट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ यूनिट. जैसे क्वेश्चन पूछा है, यू हैव टू डिफाइन इट इन द सेम वे. ओके, ओके, योर आइज ऑन टू द बोर्ड प्लीज. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 था आपका. डिफाइन 1 न्यूटन. न्यूटन होता है फोर्स का यूनिट, तो पहले हम फोर्स का फॉर्मूला लिख देंगे. फोर्स इज इक्वल टू मास इनटू एक्सेलरेशन. फाइन. फोर्स का यूनिट होता है न्यूटन. मास का यूनिट होता है किलोग्राम. एज पर द फॉर्मूला मैंने इज इक्वल टू मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड जो हो वो आप साथ साथ में करते जाओगे. एक्सेलरेशन का यूनिट होता है मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. सो इफ दे से डिफाइन फोर्स, सो फोर्स इज अ मास इनटू एक्सेलरेशन. फाइन. particular mass when accelerated. Fine, that is what we say force. Now they are asking define Newton. तो Newton को क्या लिखोगे? 1 Newton is the force when 1 kilogram of mass get accelerated by 1 meter per second square. Fine. So unity, it's unitary method, it will not bring any change. तो हमने 1 लिख दिया साथ में. 1 Newton is the force when mass of 1 kilogram accelerate the object by 1 meter per second square. Simple है. Now इसी फॉर्म में if they ask you let's say define joule. Fine. So joule is the unit of work. तो हम लिखेंगे work is equal to force into displacement. Yes. वर्क का यूनिट जूल इज इक्वल टू फोर्स का यूनिट न्यूटन मल्टीप्लाई बाय डिस्प्लेसमेंट का यूनिट मीटर. So 1 joule, 1 Newton, 1 meter. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. This will not bring any change, so I have written this. Fine. 1 joule is the work done when 1 Newton of force displace the object by 1 meter. जब आप 1 न्यूटन फोर्स लगाओगे और आपका ऑब्जेक्ट 1 मीटर से डिस्प्लेस करेगा, देन वी से द वर्क डन इज 1 जूल. डन. चलिए, लेट्स मूव ऑन विद द नेक्स्ट न्यूमेरिकल, the next question, and I'm going to have this from your gravitation chapter first of all. Okay. So okay ji, the question is Hanji, so the question is, why will the sheet of paper fall slower than one that is crumpled into a ball? You have a sheet of paper. If you just directly just send that onto the ground, किसी floor से आप नीचे फेंक रहे हो उसको, you throw it, fine, it falls slower. But if you have the same sheet and you just make a ball out of it, fine, that reaches faster onto the ground. Those sheets, same size ki, same material, same thickness, whatever, fine, when you throw it, one is crumpled, one is not crumpled. So which is not crumpled, it will reach slower. Which is crumpled, it will reach late. What is the reason behind? Hanji. So the crumpled ball reach faster, not crumpled one reach slower onto the surface. The first answer is given by Pragati. Marks for each question will be from 2 to 3. This for 2 marks questions, ठीक है? But somehow you have it for 3 marks as well. तो आपको उसको change करना पड़ेगा. चलिए. Who is this? Harjot Kaur. Could you please repeat the question? Harjot, the question is, you have a paper. आपने उस पेपर को नीचे फेंका फ्लोर पे. That paper comes very slowly. अगर आप उसी पेपर का बॉल बनाओगे, you just crumple क्रम्पल करके उसको थोड़ा सा उसका बॉल बना दोगे, देन यू हैव इट ऑन टू द फ्लोर, तो वो जल्दी आ जाएगा. फाइन. व्हाट इज द रीजन? द पेपर इज सेम, बट व्हेन यू जस्ट स्ट्रेट वे सेंड दैट पेपर ऑन टू द फ्लोर, तो उसको टाइम लगेगा. अगर आप उसका बॉल बना के फेंकोगे तो वो जल्दी आ जाएगा. व्हाई? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन बाय अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ 9G, that is Abhishek Rana. A sheet of paper has more surface area as compared to the crumpled paper. Okay. A sheet of paper has to face more resistance, air resistance. As a result, a sheet of paper falls slower than the crumpled one. Very well done, Abhishek. बिल्कुल सही explanation है. So, the sheet of paper, when you are not going to make a ball out of it, आप straight paper ले रहे हो, ठीक है ना? तो उसको surface area उसका बढ़ जाता है. रास्ते में air है, air resist करेगी. Fine, so it keep blowing along with the air and it reaches slow and slow. नीचे तो आएगा लेकिन बहुत slow आएगा. Fine. Whereas if you have a ball out of it, तो वो ball air को crash करके नीचे आ जाएगी directly, क्योंकि उसका surface area decrease हो जाएगा. Fine. So very well done. First is by Abhishek. Second is by Kashish of 9C. This because of the surface area of the sheet, which is crushed and made into a ball, is less surface area, okay, and will exert less air pressure. So the sheet will have more area. Kashish, आंसर बिल्कुल सही है, ठीक है, लेकिन आंसर की फॉर्मेशन थोड़ा एक बार और यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन टू दिस, ठीक है. कॉन्सेप्ट इज क्लियर, मेरे को समझ में आ गया व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, लेकिन थोड़ा फॉर्मेशन में लाइक जल्दी जल्दी लिखा है ना, जल्दी जल्दी. चलो गुड. ओके, कशिश ऑफ 9F, ठीक है बेटा. ओके, सो इट इज क्लियर. चलिए लेट्स मूव ऑन विद द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अभी तक हमने 4 क्वेश्चंस किए हैं. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू प्रोसीड ऑन विद द 5th question, and this is the definition again. What is acceleration of free fall? That is what we say small g. Fine. हमने किया ना small g, gravitation chapter में we have 2 g's. One is small g and one is capital G. In previous year, I asked this question in the class. We have 2 G's in gravitation chapter. Which are they? So one student said one is 3G, one is 4G. Chale, jokes apart. But say, don't give the calls like this. Who is this? Kindly have your name. You deleted all the messages of yours. I guess you feel like कि मैम मेरे messages नहीं check कर रही हैं. Maybe this is the reason. Kindly send your messages. I am there to look after. Fine, but somehow it is all the messages are together. So I am not ignoring anybody, but it's very difficult to look after all the answers. Fine. And if I do so, कोई बात नहीं. अगर हम ये करेंगे तो फिर 1-2 क्वेश्चंस ही होंगे, उसके ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस नहीं होंगे. हाँ जी, अच्छा, ओके ओके. आई फील सो आई सेड. चलिए, हाँ जी. व्हाट इज एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी? दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. हाँ जी, देखो. वेरी गुड. हाँ जी, so the first answer is given by Gurman of 9A. But Gurman, you have not written the answer. बेटा आपने सिर्फ values लिखी हैं. I ask you that what is acceleration of free fall? होता क्या है? Fine. So you're not supposed to just आप values लिखोगे. The value of small g is 9.8 meter per second square. Very correct. लेकिन define करो बेटा. So I'm going to check the other one. Same is done by Rudra also. Rudra, define. Not only the value. Acceleration of free fall को आपने define करना है. Then is Gagan. Gagan, you have deleted. Chaliye. Nobody is writing the answers. You are just writing. Okay, I got one student. This is the Paramveer of 9E. When the object is in free fall, it undergoes acceleration under the effect of gravity. This is called as acceleration due to gravity. Very well done, Paramveer. बिल्कुल सही है. Ma'am, your voice is not audible. Is it audible now, Tejal? Okay, the second answer is given by Prabhnur of 9E. When an object falls towards the earth, acceleration is involved. This acceleration is due to the earth's gravitational force, so it is called as acceleration due to gravity. Very good. बिल्कुल correct है. So this is clear to each one of you. अच्छा जी, अब next we move on to one question. अच्छा, यहाँ पे question number 4 भी था, जो reasoning question था. Fine, तो मैंने इसलिए नहीं लिखा. चलिए, question number 6. What do we call the gravitational force between the earth and an object? एक simple straight question है. I guess it can be asked in the form of one word, or it can be in the form of MCQs or direct question, the way they asked. Andy, what do we call the gravitational force between earth and object? What we call the gravitational force between earth and object? हाँ ठीक है, ओके. What we call the gravitational force between earth and object? I have not got any correct answer. सिर्फ एक बच्चे ने सही आंसर दिया है अभी तक. Only one student who gave the correct answer, and I'm going to send you the thumbs up. Very good. नाम मैं थोड़ा बाद में लेती हूँ. Let everybody work onto it. Keep trying. Keep trying. What is the gravitational? What we call the gravitational force between the earth and an object? Okay, ji, I got two students to give me the answer as well. Tied on an object by the earth. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Weight बोलते हैं. Remember when we have done the difference between mass and weight, we have done this. What is weight? What is mass? Mass is the matter present in the body. What is weight? Weight is the gravitational force applied by earth on an object. So this is the question which they ask. What do we call the gravitational force between the earth and an object? So the answer is the gravitational force between the earth and an object is known as weight of the object. And the correct answer is given by Paramveer and Reva. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. हरजोत, वेरी गुड. हरजोत ने दोनों ही आंसर दे दिए. दोनों में से कोई एक करेक्ट होगा. ठीक है जी, बट पेपर में ये नहीं चलेगा हरजोत. ठीक है, वन आंसर. इफ यू राइट टू आंसर, उनमें से एक अगर करेक्ट भी होगा, लेकिन वो ऐसे नहीं, नंबर नहीं मिलेंगे. चलिए, मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Bacha, we have done the questions based upon force and laws of motion. We have done the definition and questions, reasoning questions based upon gravitation. Work and energy मैंने इसलिए नहीं अभी तक डिस्कस किया because we have recently worked on to it. तो उसका एक बार recap आप खुद करोगे. Fine. Now the next I'm going to take from motion chapter, and the question is define negative acceleration. Define negative acceleration. This is going to be a question number 7. Define negative acceleration. Acha, okay. You are going to type it. Fine. In the meanwhile, I'm going to share one thing which I forgot in the beginning. In the previous class, we have done the numericals of work and energy chapter. Last में एक numerical था जिसका मैंने answer discuss नहीं करा था. Fine. And the answer to that question is 16 meter. 16 meter. What was the question is that I guess that is regarding energy. Fine. 20 meter तक height थी object की. When the energy is reduced by 20%. तो हाइट भी 20% से ही रिड्यूस करेगी, क्योंकि पोटेंशियल एनर्जी डिपेंड अपॉन 3 थिंग्स. mgs, मास. अगर एनर्जी डिक्रीज करे चाहे इंक्रीज करे, मास पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. फाइन. जी पे भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. द ओनली वी आर गोइंग टू हैव द इफेक्ट इज ऑन एच. फाइन. तो अगर पोटेंशियल एनर्जी 20% से डिक्रीज करेगा तो हाइट भी 20% से डिक्रीज करेगा. फर्स्ट द हाइट इज 20 meter. Fine. Now 20% निकालो 20 मीटर का और उसको माइनस कर दो, क्योंकि 20% से डिक्रीज हो रहा है. Fine. So how you are going to have it is 20 minus 20% of 20. 20 में से 20 का 20%, इतना एनर्जी डिक्रीज होगा तो इतना हाई डिक्रीज होगा, तो उसको हमें माइनस करना पड़ेगा. So when you do it, 20 minus 20 over 100 into 20, 0, 0, 0, 0, 20 minus 2 to the 4. So your answer is going to be 16 meter. I got 4, 5, not 4, 5, I got many answers. ठीक है, कुछ ने मुझे solving भी भेजी. Your way of solving are different. That's all okay. ठीक है, it depends upon how you deal with the question. So that's correct. So is this clear? Answer कैसे आया? चलिए. Now the question which I asked is what is negative acceleration? So the answer to the question is, let me check who gave the correct answer. Just 1 minute. Vani Anand, 9G. Acceleration is acceleration in which the direction. Negative acceleration is the acceleration in which the direction of object is opposite to that of the applied force. This is also called as retardation. ठीक है वानी, correct है. Second answer is given by again student of 9G, Abhishek Rana. If the velocity of the body decreases with time, then its velocity is less than the initial velocity, the acceleration is negative. Very well done. ठीक है जी. So negative acceleration t. Fine. अगर तो final velocity greater होगी, तो greater के आगे साइन प्लस का है, तो फिर क्या आ जाएगा? Positive acceleration. अगर final velocity negative होगी, smaller होगी, और इनिशियल वेलोसिटी ग्रेटर होगी, फाइन, तो हम क्या लिखेंगे? नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन. सो नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन जब आप डिक्रीज करते हो, स्पीड डिक्रीज करी, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी ज्यादा है, फाइनल वेलोसिटी कम हो जाएगी, so when having negative acceleration. So okay ji, it's not, we are not able to cover all the definitions, we are not able to cover all the reasoning questions, but the thing is that you will be getting an idea of how you are going to have the questions, or you will be getting an idea that are you okay with the definitions and reasoning questions. ठीक है, जिनको अभी भी थोड़ा बीच में प्रॉब्लम आया है, you can please open these questions which I have asked you. I have taken all these questions from your reference book. ठीक है, रेफरेंस बुक में आपके ये सारे डेफिनेशंस, ये सारे रीजनिंग क्वेश्चंस गिवन हैं. फाइन, इसके अलावा और भी काफी सारे हैं. सो एनसीईआरटी यू हैव डन, रेफरेंस मेनी ऑफ यू हैव डन इट साइड बाय साइड. जिन्होंने नहीं वो करो, जहां पे कुछ प्रॉब्लम आती है यू कैन send me the screenshot, you can ask for what your doubts are, but please do practice. Today is 12th of December, on 21st, मतलब 12 का 21 बना दो, 1 2 का 2 1 बना दो, है ना. You will be having your exam of science on 21st of December. Fine, this exam is going to be very very important for you. आपको पता चल जाएगा where you stand. Fine, and how much you know, but ये नहीं कि एग्जाम के बाद ही पता चलेगा. Do your best. Fine, do your hard work, gear up yourself. मेरी तरफ से कोई हेल्प चाहिए, you are most welcome. Thank you so much. This is all for your today's class. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye. Keep studying, keep working. And yes, your work energy video is uploaded, the back exercise, on YouTube. Monday को वो Facebook पे upload हो जाएगी. Don't forget to check. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. One more thing at the last, I be sharing the link of all the revisions which we have done at the end of every chapter. हमने motion chapter के बाद उसकी revision करी थी. Fine, force and laws of motion के बाद उसकी revision करी थी. After 2 minutes you will be getting, after you can say at 11:30 you will be getting all the links in the description box of this video. Don't forget, जहां पे जरूरत पड़ी, go with the revisions. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.